Hi guys and welcome back. In this devlog I will show you very quickly the newest update of Godot and how flawlessly the conversion of Godot 4.2, the version I'm working in for a towering climb, to Godot 4.4, the newest one, went. I was very happy with the progress at this point, so I decided to backtrack completely and optimize some code. I had my eye on this very large pile of variables, which I used to auto-assign the correct animation and inputs, because I was sure I could do it all in one array and one list. I was so sure because I'd seen my friend Tigam do it in our collab on the project Build to the Stars. And no, I did not watch a tutorial on trying to minimize the variable block, because I thought it would be fine. It was not. I first turned all the variables into a dictionary, which I thought was easy enough. Then I made a list of all the inputs and animation names and made a for loop, which should loop for every item in the dictionary and add each item from the list together with the player's player number as an input and animation name in the dictionary. But it didn't work. Firstly, I had different naming styles for the animations and the inputs, meaning I had to rename all the animations, which was a pain. And then I had to change all the inputs and animation prompts to use the dictionary. After that, I could finally try if it all worked. And suffice to say, it did not. So I just undid everything and went back to the code block of variables. After having failed in cleaning up my code, I had decided that I would finally add in the new art, which actually had me see a very interesting new part of either Godot 4.3 or Godot 4.4. I don't know which one. The old tile map system, which has been reworked completely in 4.0, has been replaced by an all-out new node entirely. It's called a tile map layer, and from me looking at it, it looks like every old tile map layer is now its own node. For people who upgraded and still had the old tile map node, there is a button which allows you to turn all the different layers, which were previously in one tile map, into the tile map layer nodes, meaning one node per layer. All I needed to do was swap the old tile sets after having pressed the button for the new one, and then I was done with that. So after a few clicks and adjusting the collision shapes for the new tile set, I made a very small test level to try out the game loop with the new art. Speaking of the game loop, I wanted to use this video to explain it all in detail, because I don't think I did it very well in the first devlog. The game would be a race-focused game where you and a friend compete to get to the top of a construction site, the different objects being either there for your help or hindrance. Some things, such as the newly added metal beams, would act as the platforms, while others, such as the yet-to-be-implemented box, are there to be obstacles. In my mind, there would also be other platforms such as structural scaffolding and drainage pipes, and different obstacles like a wire where you can trip, or a confused crane driver who moves a metal beam back and forth to try and deliver it to the right place. There will also be special items like a sandwich for eating and giving a speed boost, or a hammer to place down to trip up your opponent. You will have some more movement options, such as a glide using your jacket or throwing your backpack down for extra upward velocity as a kind of rechargeable double jump. I want to add all of this so it can be a unique challenge every time to get to the flag first. That's all for this devlog. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll probably have added at least a few things I laid out today in the next one. See you then, and goodbye.